I found myself with several, more than a couple game cameras now. How did I find the love of watching animals as they go about their day? It started out by accident. We had some ducks, and something was happening to them, and we needed to figure out what. We couldn't find any clues to explain it, so I decided to put out a game camera. I was so shocked to see a fox family living so close to them, so I nicknamed the road Fox Alley. Moving the game cameras around to different areas, we found raccoons too. Then, by seeing the animal trails around, I would place the cameras close by. I could see what was traveling them. When it snows, it's easy to see what travels the paths by the tracks they leave. I found that some animals don't travel as much in the snow when it snows. I saw one turkey last spring. Then they became a family of turkeys. Then nothing. I am hoping they just moved to another area. I was super surprised to see a bobcat and really surprised to find a bear pass through. That was rare for my camera area. I do see fox and coyote and a lot of others. Last spring, I loved to watch a really funny skunk. It was afraid of a little tiny bush. It would run into it in the dark, and it would back up from it. I learned that a possum gathers leaves, a lot of leaves, with its tail and carries them. I decided to create a YouTube channel for the outdoors, so I would have a place to post this type of video. I named the new channel Jill Garbart Outdoors. I have several other animal videos posted on this channel, and still growing. If you watch my other videos, you can see what I've recorded. I have another YouTube channel called Jill Garbart Studio that I posted some of the animal videos on until I started this one. Garbart is spelled G-A-R-B-A-R-T. A friend suggested we put a Christmas tree out for the animals, so we did. And to get to enjoy seeing them gather around the tree, we put some food out for them. There are a couple of those videos to watch too on this channel. The birds are amazing to watch too. A couple would come to eat, then more, then a lot more. They would compete for food. Then all of a sudden, they would all fly away together. Watching them fly in slow motion was something new for me too. Watching them fly in slow motion was achieved with editing. I'm still trying to figure out whether to put music, no music, narrate, leave the camera timestamp on, or take it off. I'm not new to posting YouTube videos on YouTube, but I am new to posting animals on this new channel I started. I've experimented with how high or low to put the cameras. Too high and it won't capture the smaller animals, so Paul made me some wooden stands that I can move around and supports the camera at just the right height. I started out with cameras that require 8 batteries, AA, and the camera has no sound. Then I found the same price camera that was solar with sound, and they're so much easier to use. But I'm still using both types. My cameras use an SD card for recording. Last year, someone decided to empty my cameras of their cards. That was a little upsetting. It's fun to get to see what was caught on camera. It also makes me nervous that I'll find something scary or surprising. Catching lightning, wind, snow, and beautiful sunsets, or the early morning glow of the morning sun, or the mama deer and her 2 young ones with spots. Watching the raccoon dig around and come up with a worm to eat. Occasionally a cat will pass with a mouse or a snake. The camera will start recording a little spider or bug that passes by, and that tiny mouse that lives in the woods too and is out to find something to eat. Squirrels bounce up and down trees. They sit and they eat that walnut from the nearby tree. By making a video, I can show you. I guess I'm telling you about things you'll have to go watch in one of my other videos. It's interesting to see how the deer behave with each other. The mama that stays with her young ones, and the buck who gathers to eat together, but run the does off. How the deer tail raises and lowers. How they step so high and walk so slow, like they're concerned about something we can't see. It's a small area that I have the camera set up at, but I'm surprised with the amount of wildlife that is in or passes through there. I'm ready to see what spring brings when they have their little ones, hoping to see the rabbits, skunks, possums, groundhogs, and others. It's interesting to see how much life there is out in the woods at night. Time to find food, for them to hunt, to feed their family, and soon their little ones. Trail cameras have an infrared technology. It helps them capture clear videos in the complete darkness of the nocturnal wildlife. Trail cameras give us a chance to see the moments that we would otherwise miss. Capturing wildlife on camera is a rewarding experience. It gives us a deeper appreciation for nature and the animals that inhabit it. When we get to see animals in their environment, you gain insights in their habits, movements, and interactions with other animals. We can observe wildlife without disturbing them, getting to watch their daily routines and behaviors. It's magical to get the glimpse into a world that's rarely seen, animals behaving completely natural without the influence of a human watching them. But I guess they get used to the camera on the ground, maybe, and maybe they stop to pee on such trail camera. Getting the camera placed in a good place makes a big difference. If it's in the wrong area or wrong angle, you might just get a glimpse of a passing animal or the grass or tree blowing in the wind. And if you get it just right, in the right place, you get the video of a beautiful fox in the snow. The cameras have occasionally spotted some people that were unexpected passing by, even in the late night hours. I'm still trying to figure that out. If they only knew what animals move about in the night, in the dark. When placing cameras lower to the ground, it increases the chance of getting videos of animals looking directly at the camera. I have extra SD cards and change out the camera cards usually about every week. Sometimes I put a camera someplace that doesn't capture many or any views, so then I need to find another spot for it. If I wait too long, then I have missed some possible good videos. In the night, if the camera is placed too far away, the camera won't be able to capture it. You have to determine the farthest distance an animal can be from the camera to trigger the video. There are settings on the camera to determine how long you want the video to be, or how often you want it to turn on, and setting the date and time. Occasionally on the camera that just uses batteries, when the batteries die, sometimes the date and time do too. So some of my camera settings need change to the correct time and date. I'll have to remember to change that. And when we have daylight savings time, it makes the time wrong on the cameras. A really nice feature that the solar camera have is the date, time, moon phase, temperature, and battery level. The solar camera I use takes 4 AA batteries for backup. I haven't changed them. The camera recharges. A really nice feature that the solar cameras have is the date, time, moon phase, temperature, and battery level. The solar cameras I use take 4 AA batteries for backup. I haven't changed them. The camera recharges the solar part each day, and I haven't had any problems with that. It also displays those features on the bottom of the video, which is nice to see. Sometimes I wonder how cold or how hot it was that day. When the temperatures are cold outside, it's hard on the batteries, on the battery type cameras. Or if it's rainy and really cloudy, or the snow covers the solar panel on the solar cameras, it makes a difference. Connecting with nature or even viewing scenes of nature can make you feel good, reduces stress, and increases pleasant feelings, promoting calmness and joy. I found a hobby by accident, but it's something I really enjoy, watching the personalities of nature's creatures. You can help support my small channel by subscribing and watching. Thank you for watching. This has been a Jill Garbart Outdoors video.